Hey, it's Mr. Will right here in Myrtle Beach, and this video is for anyone who has ever thought about giving up in any kind of way. Giving up in any kind of way. Um, don't give up. There is light at the end of the tunnel. You have to believe that there is light at the end of the tunnel. I just want to share with you to, you know, keep being inspired, stay motivated, keep finding ways to inspire and motivate yourself. Don't look for outside motivation as a continuous way to move forward. You're going to have to find something that inspires you and let that inspiration be your fuel to stay motivated and not ever give up. There is light at the end of the tunnel. Think about this. You're on a road, you're going through the mountains, and you've already, running low on fuel, and you get to a straightaway. It's very long, and there's a tunnel, and you look through the tunnel. You don't see any traffic, but you don't see any light, and you're like, you know what? I may as well just give up here. Life is so bad. I'm just gonna end it. I'm gonna run my vehicle off the side of the mountain, and that's gonna be it. I can't take life anymore. Well, imagine this. Out of all the stuff that you've been through in your life, and we've all been through some stuff, growing up in fatherless homes, your mom could have passed away early. You may have never got to know your dad, or you may have had just sibling issues. You may have lost some siblings. You may have just been in broken homes. But whatever the situation is, continue to seek the positive and believe that there's light at the end of the tunnel. Maybe, just maybe, there was an accident in the tunnel. Maybe there's an oil tanker, and maybe it was on fire. And if oil is burning, it can get very dark, very black, and there's smoke and soot just everywhere. And it's taken a long time for that smoke and all the blackness from that fire, that oil burning, to get out of the tunnel. But you just keep driving and keep driving, and eventually, when the smoke clears, there's a lot of light on the other side of the tunnel. There's a lot of light, and the sun is shining through. But if you end it in any way, if you give up in any way, you would never get to the light at the end of the tunnel. So, I had 8 jobs in 11 years. I want to give up, man. I'm telling you, I want to give up. I want to give up. But don't give up. I have a beautiful life now. I have an awesome wife, 3 children, and I got around people that were going where I needed to go. So don't ever give up. Just don't ever give up. Keep pressing on. Keep pressing on. And let only death itself cause you to give up. But if you have breath in your body and a pulse, keep pressing through. You just never know. Quick story about Michael Jordan. I met a few people that actually knew Michael Jordan, that went to school with him directly, or maybe been upperclassmen, lowerclassmen, and they would all tell me, and they didn't know each other, but the same story. Whether I met someone at a gas station and they had the North Carolina tag, I'm always asking people, "Oh, you from North Carolina?" Blah 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 blah. I met a guy, he was driving a Lexus one day in Nashville. He even told me the same thing that other people that I met in North Carolina and other places said about Michael Jordan. Mike would be up early in the morning practicing, and then he would practice for the real practice, for the school practice in the afternoon. And you know, kids nowadays, they don't, they just go to regular practice. But if you want to become a Michael Jordan or a Kobe Bryant, you got to keep pressing on. You can't give up. Michael Jordan, most of you probably know the story. He was, you know, not accepted. Just put it that way. He wasn't accepted. He wasn't looked up to as the person who was going to become the next greatest basketball player, and ended up becoming the greatest, my opinion. But anyway, just don't ever give up. Just don't ever give up.